Hello everyone, welcome back to Mama in the Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a creamy garlic mushroom chicken. So I'm going to be using boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I'm going to show you the ingredients. You're going to need 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of thyme, half a teaspoon of rosemary, half a teaspoon of salt, and a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And over here I have 1.5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And then you're also going to need, for the sauce, 1 tablespoon of parsley, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 1 teaspoon of rosemary, and 1 teaspoon of thyme. And then you're also going to need 1 tablespoon of butter. And then over here I have 8 ounces of baby bella mushrooms. You can use more mushrooms if you like mushrooms, half a cup of Parmesan cheese, and 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. And now we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be doing is mixing the seasonings for the chicken. So I have half a teaspoon of rosemary, half a teaspoon of thyme, half a teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1 teaspoon of garlic. And we're going to mix that together until it's well combined. I'm going to go ahead and season the chicken with the spices that I just mixed together. So first I'm going to season the top, and then I'm going to flip it over and season the bottom. And now I'm going to go ahead and cook the chicken. So I preheated 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and I'm not going to cook the chicken all together. I'm going to do it in 2 batches so it's not overcrowded. Because what happens when it's overcrowded, it starts to get steamy and the chicken will not have as much flavor and it won't have that nice crisp. So I'm going to do it in 2 batches so it's not overcrowded. So you're going to place it on the bottom and cook for about 5 minutes on each side, or until the internal temperature is 165. And once all my chicken is cooked, I'm going to go ahead and remove the chicken from the pan, and I'm going to set it aside on a platter. And now in the same pan, I'm going to go ahead and melt the butter. Once the butter has melted, you're going to go ahead and add the mushrooms, and you're going to stir that in for just about 10 to 15 seconds, and then we'll be seasoning them with some salt and pepper. I'm going to go ahead and add about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper to the mushrooms and stir that in very well. And after stirring the mushrooms for about a minute, now I'm going to go ahead and add the 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 1 teaspoon of rosemary, 1 teaspoon of thyme, and 1 tablespoon of chopped parsley. And I'm going to make sure to mix that in very well. Once that's all mixed in, I'm going to go ahead and add the heavy whipping cream, and I'm going to mix this on a medium-high heat until the whipping cream thickens. And once the heavy whipping cream is a little thicker and comes to a boil, I'm going to go ahead and add the 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese, and I'm going to mix that in until it's well blended and melted. Right, and once the Parmesan has melted, now I'm going to go ahead and place the chicken thighs back into the pan, and I'm going to cook it with the sauce for 1 to 2 minutes, and then I'll be topping it off with this sauce. This is the final look of creamy garlic mushroom chicken. Thank you for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe.